T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that was a little intro I put together with my my brother like 9 months ago now. Hope you like it. Henderson Field, yeah. What's the battle hub? Yeah, we're going to get into that very soon. But yeah, essentially I got an email covering some new things on this redacted game mode. But sounds to me like it's going to be similar to the battle hub leak that was a couple of months ago now, but not in the way that person described it. So we'll talk about it a little bit and just play some Battlefield 5. And if you guys want to ask questions and stuff, then feel free. Is this a Q&A stream? Yeah, if you want to ask questions, I'll try and answer some questions. But obviously I can't answer everything because, well, even I don't know. Papa Dog's still coming to Cold War. Man, you're in every stream asking the same question. I'm not entirely sure, Bob. The Dare to Mind that from Season 1, I believe. It just seems like they just haven't come to fruition. Is this the Rumored Tarkov-like game mode? No, that is the Hazard Zone, right? Which is apparently going to be like Tarkov in somewhere, like a hardcore experience. I'm not even sure on that one, to be honest. But we're going to be talking about this Battlefield 2042 Battlefield Hub leak. Or Battle Hub, or whatever you want to call it. It's interesting. But obviously, it isn't concrete. I've tried to ask a few people that I know, and either they don't know or they're not willing to comment at this time, so we'll just have to see. But it's interesting to talk about. How severe I think the source code situation is. It's one of those where like we're not going to know until EA make a bigger public comment on it. It's possible that maybe it's data like employee data and stuff like that, or it could be more about the game's themselves, which would mean that essentially people can fight against anti-cheat pretty easily. So hopefully that is not the case. Did I ask Daddy Flack Fire? No, I didn't actually. I just asked the people that may or may not have provided information to me in the past, if that makes sense. Why does it feel so slow? I think I need to turn up the sensitivity. Oh shit. You already mentioned about Battle Royale on Twitter, but do you think that EA and DICE is bluffing? They don't have a BR planned. Yeah, they do. There's one planned. I mean, it's the case of does it come to fruition or not. It's something that we've seen Infinity Ward say. Like, we don't have a BR planned and stuff, and then, lo and behold, it was like the highlight of the franchise. Ah, I didn't see that guy. Double audio. Alright, let me know if that's any better. It should be fine now. Are you? I've not played this game in so long. I can't increase the mic, guys. I can lower the game volume a bit. Like, people say my mic's too low and then others say that it's fine, so... I don't know. Battlefield 5 is a great game. Just overly hated. I mean, my opinion on BF5 is that it, like, to me personally, it felt more like Battlefield 1 DLC than a new game. And that's why I just didn't play it. Smash Ass edits, welcome, man. I'm good, I'm good. Game still sounds... Game sounds kind of stuttery. See if that makes it any better. But the problem is, no, I can't hear the fucking game. Will Bash be streaming the gameplay reveal? Yeah, I'm going to stream the reveal. And then hopefully we get the answers that we're all longing for at the moment. I think the major answer that I want is, are the secondary gadgets universal? Like, can I support, so Maria for example, will she be able to carry an ammo pouch as a secondary gadget? I don't think, from what I've heard, I don't think that they can. But then from what people are saying from behind closed doors, like, they can. So Maria, for example, could carry an ammo pouch and a like a vehicle torch if she wanted, but that just doesn't make any sense. It feels like the development team and the creators have got too fixated on trying to explain the primary gadget and the trait, right? But the main problem, well, I don't think people have a problem with that. I think people have a problem with these secondary gadgets. Well, you'll have to let me know what you guys think. Seen that guy on the roof. There's loads of them up there. My ears hurt so bad then, whatever that was. I think that was a subscribe here. I've added some like unique subscription sound effects and stuff. Man, that scared me though. So like if people subscribe and then people donate, there'll be like different stuff popping up on screen. Heal Tom, heal. Like I said, guys, I've not played this. Honestly, like I haven't played Battlefield a lot since BF1 launch. Obviously, I play a lot of COD, so it's going to be a nice learning curve. Gonna run round. Jesus. Jack Frags' new video explains it a lot. So from everything that I've seen with the people who've seen the behind the scenes event, like it doesn't explain it enough. Like the issue isn't the traits and the primary gadget. The issue is, do those classes, so do the specialists within those classes still carry the original gadget? So if I'm a one sec. If I am a support specialist, can I now carry a ammo pouch? Can I now carry a torch? Like that's where the confusion of it is. Yeah, Flakfight. Yeah, I mean that's the same with Flakfight's video. Like I didn't message him and get his opinion. His opinion is that the secondary gadgets will still be tied to your specialist class, which is what I heard originally a couple of months ago. But then there's other game changers like Lossy who believes that they are going to be universal. So it's like they've not explained it well enough. It feels like they should have explained it, you know, like straight away. What's the battle hub? Yeah, so the battle hub. Hem, thanks for subscribing, my friend. So yeah, the battle hub. The battle hub is... It's kind of like the old leak. There's an old leak going around. Well, it's not going around anymore, but a couple of months ago, there was a leak that there was going to be some kind of Battlefield hub which would incorporate older games. And from what it sounds like from the email that I got, is that essentially this Battle Hub is going to be comprised of old games from the Battlefield franchise. Well, not old games, but old maps. Old School, thanks for subscribing. So it comprises of old maps, weapons, vehicles. Christian, thanks for subscribing. So like old maps, vehicles, stuff like that. And essentially they're all combined in some capacity. And from what I can gather, this will actually be Battlefield's free-to-play mod. Thanks for subbing, guys. I might need to turn this subscriber thing off. It's too loud. So yeah, like, BR is planned, but I mean, if this is a success, they might not even bother with BR. And it makes sense, right? A love letter to fans, having a game mode / potentially a separate game comprised of older games where you can mix match everything and just have fun with the Battlefield franchise. Like, it makes a lot of sense. But like I said, at this moment in time, I would probably even treat it as speculation rather than a leak. It's just that somebody emailed me, provided some information, and provided me with some screenshots that I can't verify at this moment in time. Like, I'm hoping they just upload the screenshots to Reddit and stuff. But yeah, I can't verify it just yet. My aim is whack, man. Then people only play that game. Yeah, that's what I thought, is that people would just play the remastered free-to-play kind of game, but it'll be done in such a way where, like, it will incentivize you to buy the premium edition, if you know what I mean. I'm not sure how exactly they would do it. Ah! I'm not sure how they would do it, but it's something that they would have thought of. Like, maybe, just thinking out loud, maybe the specialists are involved in this new like free-to-play battle hub, and if you want to progress faster or whatever, then you can buy the full premium game. I don't know. I don't know how it would. It's some Buffalo Trace to dial that in. Yeah. I'm due a refill soon. So I'm not sure. Like, the email was kind of vague. I'm assuming it, like, if it is real, I'm assuming it came from a playtester, so they don't know the exact specifics on how it's going to incentivize people buying the premium edition and stuff like that. So we'll just have to see. The Battle Hub sounds like COD Mobile. Yeah. Yeah, Jesus. That's where this well, this is what the email sounds like. It sounds like that mod, but not as severe as that person put it, if that makes sense. Like loading up a 1942 server or whatever. It sounds more like it's just gonna like mash everything together. So you won't load into a 1942 server. It'll be the case where, like, I don't know, a map from Battlefield 4 comes up, like Siege of Shanghai, for example, and then Wake Island comes up, and then you've got to just vote on which one you want to play. That's what it sounds like to me. When I think about Naval Warfare, yeah, Naval Warfare is going to be in the game. It's just that they've not, to be honest, they haven't revealed that much yet. Is the day/night cycle still relevant? To some degree, yes. I think what they've decided to do is go down the route of, if a storm's coming in with a tornado, then it essentially makes it into a night, because obviously the clouds are blocking the sunlight and stuff like that. So I think that's the route that they're going down. Flavio, thanks for subscribing. Do I know anything about the reload animations? It depends on what you mean by the reload animations. Like how. The thing is with the battle pass, guys, is that this new battle pass is going to offer so many unique options with customization. So yeah. To be honest, I don't know how people play FPS. Yeah, I was going to play on PC, but my keyboard picks up just so many noises. So like you can, like, even if I just click the spacebar, you can probably hear that. Like it just, I need to figure out how to dampen it a bit, you know. And then I can just play on PC. Like with the next Battlefield game, I'm going to get on PC. I was intending to stream my Battlefield 4 server, but yeah, the audio was horrendous. Well done, we have taken objective easy. I'm Savage, thank you for subscribing. I did add some unique donation things as well, if anyone wants to give that a try. Shameless plug. But fuck it. Kill them all, boys! How did I not kill that guy? Warming up for the closed beta. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying my darn hardest. I just feel like this game didn't get the love that it should have got. But like I said, like when this game came out, to me, like, I know it had its development problems, but to me it just felt like a Battlefield 1 DLC. I don't know. It just didn't feel. It didn't feel like a new experience. Is that a guy there then? Oh, there's people everywhere. Imagine all the people. I don't know why I did that. Will there be old Levolution or dynamic Levolution? I mean, I've said this multiple times. Like, Levolution in BF4 was a gimmick, but in this game, it isn't. It is a lot more dynamic. I mean, what do you guys think the redacted game mode is? If it's a love letter to fans, it has to be something from past games, right? Like, the only other option that I can think of is the dinosaur game mode, which, in my opinion, isn't necessarily a love letter to fans. It's just a new mode, you know? struggling to find people on this map. I've never played this map. I don't have any info on the spawning system. It's changed back and forth quite a few times apparently, so I don't really have any info on that. Oh, my aim is terrible. I'm gonna get wrecked so bad here. Come on, mountain goat. Mountain goat. Come up. Meh. Eh. 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 Ow! Silver, thanks for the subscription. Right, let me just go for a quick pee break while I'm bleeding. Back in a sec, and then I'll explain the battle hub leak again. Right, I am back. Richard, thanks for subscribing. So yeah, the battle hub leak is kind of it was an email that I received last night about a game mode where there's going to be remastered maps, weapons, vehicles, all of that stuff coming to Battlefield 2042 as a new experience. Free to play, somehow incorporated into 2042. So yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's kind of similar to the Battle Hub leak that we got a couple of months ago. So yeah, that's what it is. S, thanks for subscribing. Beloved Ren, thanks for subbing as well. Very interested in Hazard Zone. Yeah, so am I, to be honest. I think it is. It's going to be something like hardcore Escape to Tarkovia, I guess. It makes sense. But the main one for me is this Redacted, which is going to be revealed at EA Play on July 22nd, I believe. Do we know when they're going to reveal Hazard Zone? Is it soon? Wow. We'd be able to collapse multiple skyscrapers, but not the objectives, because it wasn't in the trailer. So I think a few of them are destroyable, like fully destroyable. but you can damage buildings as well. But it seems like they've just not done the whole destroy everything mentality, which makes sense just from a gameplay balance point of view. So hoping to hear about Hazard Zone on Sunday, but not sure. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense that we're going to hear about it. Just because Battlefield don't have another event planned, I don't think. Apart from EA Play, and I can't see them revealing Hazard Zone and then this new massive mod that they're intending to reveal at EA Play. So, is there crash landings? Yeah, I think there is. From the obviously the leaked rocket launch trailer and stuff that I've heard is that there is crash landings, but it's a case of we'll have to see, because we got promised that on this game and we never got it. But how long will the gameplay be? I'm assuming you mean the gameplay at Xbox. My theory is that they're going to announce Day 1 Game Pass. It's not a leak, let's just get that out there. It's not a leak, it's just a theory that Xbox Day 1 Game Pass will be announced, and then they're going to do a trailer. And if it is Game Pass Day 1, I would imagine that there is like additional details lined up, so I think Battlefield will get a decent portion of the event. Not a decent portion, but like maybe 10 minutes something. Wow. Gonna feel might get beta codes at EA Play 2, just speculating. Yeah, well the game test, or whatever it's called, is the beginning of July, so it would make sense that we're going to get a closed beta. I would say the end of July, beginning of August. Like, it just makes sense. Where is that guy? The leaked Quartar gameplay was set in the day, meaning in the trailer Quartar was in full evening night without Hazard Storm. Yeah. September for a closed beta? I don't think so. I reckon we're going to get a closed beta sometime in August. And then I reckon like an open beta in September. You've got to bear in mind that the if you buy the, I think it's the Gold and Ultimate Edition, you get to play the game on 15th of October, so they're not going to do a beta like 2-3 weeks before the actual release, you know. PC specs for the next game, I don't know, guys. It's impossible to give predictions on that sort of stuff. What will happen is they'll do the internal I can't remember what they call it, like a tech test. Yeah, they'll do the tech test in July, and then shortly after that the PC specs will be released. Because that's how they're going to figure all that stuff out, so. Yeet! Oh, Lord. Why wouldn't they put Battlefield hub maps into regular multiplayer? I'm not sure. My theory is that if this leak is true, once again, I cannot stress this enough, I do not know if this is legitimate. It was an email that I got. It contained some images and information that I tried to cross-check to the best of my abilities, is what I will say. But I did reach out to some people. They did not comment on if it was legit or not, either because they didn't know that or they just didn't want to. So let's get that out there straight away. I do not know if it is legit or not. I think it's just a very interesting thing if it does come true. But if it is legit, it would mean that they would somehow incentivize you to purchase the full game by playing this new Battlefield experience. So we'll just have to see. At the end of the day, like they've mentioned free-to-play before, at the end of the day, the free-to-play experience is either this Hazard Zone or it's going to be this new love letter to fans, so we'll just have to see. Ricardo, thanks for subscribing. Should I do I'll show the test donation and super chat so you guys can see what's going on. Oh, funny. I need to lower the volume though, my ears are ringing. Malcolm, thanks for subscribing. You think we'll need to have past games to use the Battlefield hub and unlock weapons there? No, from what I could gather, from what the email states, is that it's not the exact same as the previous hub leak. It was that you would essentially choose which map you go into, if that makes sense. So you might need to vote between Battlefield 4 Siege of Shanghai and 1942 Wake Island or whatever it may be, and then play the map / game for whatever you choose. Like I said, the email stated that it was going to be free to play and it was also going to be like a standalone in some aspects. So I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work. Like I said, to me it seems like this person was a playtester, but it could just be that it's all bullshit. Like, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting to talk about it. It was interesting. Oh, I want to play Devastation. You just casually unlocked an Easter egg left in my house. Yeah, I was wondering what that sound was. Like, I thought I set up some kind of unique alert or something, but I don't know what it was. TDM on rush on launch. Yes. Why is BS so dead on PS4? I don't know, man. I thought the release of the trailer was going to make more people play like BF4. Will there be BR? Yeah, it's planned for next year. If it happens or not, well, we'll just have to see. Lars, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, yay! Ah, why is there so many people there? Don't like the idea of agents. I don't think there's anything wrong with the specialists. The only thing that I want to know is, are the secondary gadgets universal or not? I don't think they are. But it just feels like it needed to be explained straight away. I don't feel there would be as much hate or confusion or whatever you want to call it if they like actually let us know if secondary gadgets are universal or not. But we'll just have to see. It's weird that they say there's no plans for BR right now. Yeah, it's all just marketing jargon. Like, it just makes sense that it's one of the things, like, if they announce BR right now, there's going to be so many people saying, oh, it's taken away from development and we don't need BR and all of this sort of stuff. And it's like, if they just announce it when the game's released, it's like, oh, I don't know. Psychologically speaking, for some weird reason, if they announce it afterwards, then people just think that it was developed after the game released, if that makes sense. So it just makes sense for them to say what they're saying. Like, if they announce it in February/March of next year, by that point, nobody cares, right? Oh, I'm so blind, man. 4 classes, 10 operators, weird in it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying with these secondary gadgets. Is that it makes 0 sense for the secondary gadgets to be universal. Like, absolute 0 sense. People are trying to add me now. But it's like, I'm sorry guys, but I just don't add people. I'll add people who support me, obviously, in terms of like Discord, Nitro and stuff, but just adding everyone who sends an FR is just not possible. Wasn't Firestorm announced after release? Nobody liked it. Yeah. Is that person? No. Yeah, no, I don't think it was. It came. I can't even remember, to be honest, guys. Like, up until 6 months ago, I wasn't like a hardcore BF player fan, stuff like that. So I don't know the details. It's just that information was presented and it needed to be exploited. But I've always played BF, it's just that I don't know finite details like that. Where are these shots coming from? What's a battle hub? I got an email last night saying battle hub was going to be like a all of the games in one kind of deal, free to play, somehow incorporated into this game, but you can also buy it, well, you can also download it separately. Hope the visibility is better. Yeah, it looks like it will be. I mean, judging from everything that we've seen so far, it seems like there isn't going to be a lot of visibility issues. I guess the only visibility issue that we could come across is the storms. But I mean, if a sandstorm comes in and you're inside a building, it's going to be much clearer, obviously, because like that's how the physics work. The map sounds too big. Yeah, they're like 2 to 3 times bigger than some of the biggest BF3 and 4 maps. But obviously there's double the players now, so it's one of those things where like people are, well, just everyone in general is not going to know if it's balanced well enough, if it's too big or not, until regular players get into the game. Obviously player testers and game devs have their own unique way of playing, so until we get like a core community into the game, we're not going to know if it's good or not. But that's fine. That's what alphas and betas and stuff are for. So, hey, we'll see. Could be big, could be not. If maps are too big, they'll just cap it off in some capacity. Does the game have gore or blood? It has blood. I don't think it has like limbs flying off and stuff. Get up, soldier! Come on, man. So this battle hub will bring older maps to Battlefield. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video on it this weekend. because a lot of people are getting very fixated on it, and like I said, I've not been able to verify anything yet. It's just one of those, like, I was that hyped in the moment, I wanted to tweet it out, so I need to make a video just saying, like, at the moment this should be treated more so as speculation instead of a leak, because I've not been able to do my usual verification. So typically what I will do with verifying leaks is that I would get a leak, ask as many people as possible, and then try and like confirm it with 2 or 3 more people. So that's how I typically do things. Up until this point, I've not been able to verify anything. So bear that in mind. I'm interested in the other maps. Yeah, it's one of those things where if this is legit, it's like, I mean, how are they going to ensure that everyone buys the new game instead of just having this free-to-play battle hub, you know? So I don't know. Battle Hub is free to play. From what the email said, yes. Wasn't this just a rumour a while back? Yes. But there was certain stuff that was provided that makes me believe that it could be more real than what we thought when that original leak happened. If that makes sense, like, this wasn't just an email saying X, Y, and Z, it was images and stuff, but like I said, at this moment in time, I've not been able to verify it with any other sources. We'll see, though, we'll see. If it happens, awesome. If it doesn't, then it is what it is. The Tactical Scots, thank you for subscribing. Hope you're doing well, man. Or woman. Well, yeah, it sounds interesting. And I guess it makes sense. Like, if the biggest issue they have with this, if it is legit, is that they need to incentivize people to buy the full 2042 experience. With a BR, that's easy because there's progression stuff that you can do and stuff like that. I'm just finding it difficult to kind of work out how they would do it with like a battle hub of remasters. Geodude, thank you for subscribing. What have you missed? No, nothing much. I'm just kind of repeating the same information over and over again every 5 or 10 minutes. Imagine Battle Hub better than 2042. Well, it's one of them, and it's like there has to be something in place where DICE and EA are comfortable that everyone will not just go to this battle hub if it is legit. So that's what they kind of have to battle with, right? But hopefully we'll get more information soon. Isn't it just going to split the community? I don't know. That's what I'm thinking, like... it's one of those where it's like... I feel like the information provided was legit with the images and stuff, but it's like at the same time it could easily be... Well, not easily, but it could be faked in some capacity. So I've just got to wait until I can verify it. But, you know, the whole Dice LA Studios worked on this, and it's very hard to think from a love letter fan's perspective on how it could be any different from a Battlefield hub. Like, does anyone have any opinions? Like, love letter to fans to me means like an insane sandbox experience where people can play a variety of different things, right? And a whole studio worked on this. This isn't just some of your little like game mode where they're changing flag points around or adding a little bit of an objective here and then, stuff like that. This is like a big thing. Yeah, so I fought dinosaurs as well, but a dinosaur game, like, I know it's like a Battlefield inside kind of thing and blah 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 blah, but like, in my opinion, a Battlefield game mode, not a Battlefield game, a dinosaur game mode isn't a love letter to fans. It's a game mode that fans wanted. It isn't a love letter. A love letter implies that it's something that the whole community would be happy about. I don't know. You'll have to let me know what you guys think. How much drop is there on this thing? Ah! Yeah, yeet! I got to my right, yeah. Come on then, son. Could be Rush. Is is Rush a game mode that a whole studio is gonna work on? I need to work at the bullet drop of this bloody tank. I got you now, boy! Like, Rush is just a game mode that they would just do, you know? No wonder Danny likes to use vehicles. It's easy! So am I like Dunzo now? Can I not? Is there no more? No more, no more things that I can use. I'm a vehicle, bitch. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. There's a resupply. I've not played this game, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I've seen that guy. Come on, then! Ah! Ah! No! The manliest scream on YouTube. Yeah! Do I think the anti-cheat will be affected by the hack? It depends on what exactly, what data was obtained. Oh shit. Oh, that's my own plant. That's my own plant. I don't know, Wes. I think there's third-person takedowns. I don't know everything, unfortunately. God, thanks for subscribing. I don't know how to go though. Well, operators return. It's specialist this time, dude. Level cap, thought it makes. And Zoc, not cool since it's mainstream now because they acknowledged it, but I thought it was a good sign that they care more about the fun than realism. Yeah, you're right. Why does it matter that that was in the trailer? If anything, it makes me believe that they are actually listening to the fans and they want to make this game a fun and enjoyable experience. I don't think it like diminishes anything. So no idea what he's on about. I'm just gonna stay in there and dick on everyone. Battlefield has never been that realistic. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, to me it just sounds. It just tells me that they're listening and they want the game to be fun. I don't think it's a bad thing they included it. Free to play must be single player. No, they confirmed that there isn't single player. Horse Mems, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Battlefield isn't a realistic shooter, like. Obviously it's more realistic than COD, but it isn't well, it just isn't realistic. I have downloaded Squad. I played like 40 minutes of it and I couldn't get into a vehicle, so then I quit. It was great banter. Oh, I don't know what to do. I didn't realise this was semi-automatic, god damn it. I want to find another peasant like me camping. Squad is pretty fun because of the comms. Yeah, my brother plays it quite a bit and he said like the comms are fucking hilarious. So maybe I need to do that at some point. Get a stream going. His latest tweet doesn't clear specialist up. The problem with specialist that needs to be cleared up is, are the gadgets universal? As in the secondary gadgets. Everybody understands the primary gadget, everybody understands the trait. Are secondary gadgets universal, or do you need to be in a specific class of specialist to be able to use certain stuff? That's the only answer we need, and I think everybody will be fine with it. Like from what I heard, is that secondary gadgets are not universal. So if you wanted to run a defib or syringe, for example, then you would need to be a support specialist. But from what some of the game changers and people that watched the debriefing said, is that anyone can use it. So I don't know. It's just weird, man. Thought his vid was more helpful than others, mate, that's all. Yeah, no, I'm not saying it wasn't helpful. It's just that I think that everybody gets specialists now. It's just that the biggest question is whether or not those secondary gadgets are universal or not. Like if I'm Maria, who's a support specialist slash medic, can I use a vehicle torch as my secondary gadget, or can I use an ammo pouch as my secondary gadget? Do you know what I'm saying? What's to understand from Jack is that 4 classes... Does that have 4 classes? Every class has its own specialist. Yeah, so like... Obviously we're going to get 10 specialists on launch. So when the game launches, we're going to have potentially 3 assault specialists, 3 engineer specialists, 2 recon specialists, and 2 support specialists. But the biggest question is whether or not the secondary gadgets will be universal or not. Oh. Someone did say that anyone can revive, but only Maria can do 100% revive. Yeah, from what I heard, that squad revive is back, in which you'll revive teammates at 50%. But not necessarily everyone can revive, so if you're not in their squad, then you can't revive them. Well, Maria can revive you to 100%, and then obviously she has the long range syringe dart thing that can heal you at a distance. Yeah, boy! Wow, what a scummy fucking penis. What's your take on crossplay? You think next gen consoles and PC can play together? Yeah, I think that's how they're doing it. Next gen and PC only, and then possibly previous gen consoles only. Like, you're not, if you're on PS5, you're not going to be able to play with someone on PS4. God damn! I don't know anything on spotting, guys. They've gone back and forth with it. This is my rifle, this is my gun. Will there be servers with bots? Yeah. Like, my major concern was with the bot stuff is like, how's it gonna work from a community standpoint, we will be able to distinguish who's a bot and who's not. Like, could I just go in a 200 player game with just bots, a 128 player game with just bots, and get 200 kills and then claim that as the world record? Like that's where my concern personally came from, but it seems like they've got it covered. Barely anyone has next gen, laughing my ass off. Yeah, I know. That's why I think crossplay needs to be incorporated. Destruction All Stars on PS5, absolutely phenomenal game, but there's just nobody on it. Like, I can only play it on a weekend. Bots will have different outfits compared to specialists. I mean, that's alright, but it's like, for me, it's one of those where it's like, I don't know, like if you're in a particular server region and you're playing against half and half, so half players, half bots, how do you actually calculate how many kills you got and blah blah blah? So I don't know, it's weird. I'm assuming they're going to balance it as best they can, and they've probably figured out that detail, but we shall just see. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here, guys. Going to get some food, watch some Top Gear, and just chillax for a bit. So yeah, I appreciate everyone stopping by, and I shall see you all on the next stream. Samurai, thanks for subscribing. Alright, cheers guys, I'll see you all on the next one.